Hey guys, welcome to a new City Extra video. We're here today because there's a lot of rumours going around that City are in the market for Koulibaly. He's 29 years old. Rumours that he's going to take over 75 million, maybe even close to like 100 million. So it is a lot of money. Yeah. There are some City fans saying that they don't think that we should be spending that. We're going to take you through our 5 reasons why we think that City should get the checkbook out and spend the money. We did a little research before we started the video on sort of like people's comments on him, in Italy. I want you to look at that on screen, style of play. It seems to fit the bill that what we're looking at. He's strong, he's physical, he can defend, but he's also got decent passing ability as well. He looks like a real solid player, read interceptions, and also I've seen a nice little comment saying sometimes he gives away a little bit too many fouls. And just looking at the style of play and that comment as well, it just totally reminded me of Vincent Kompany. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, Vincent Kompany Mark II all over. So when you said that, actually you tweeted from our Twitter account about saying he could be the next Vincent Kompany Mark II. I had actually a look online to see how many times he's been sent off in his career and stuff. Koulibaly's only been sent off 5 times in his career. Only one of those was a second yellow. And in comparison, Sergio Ramos has been sent off 15 times during the same time frame. 10 of those were second yellow cards. That's so poor, isn't it? Being on a yellow card and then getting sent off that many times. Yeah. For people that are worried about his age, because I know 29, obviously these people are used to like FIFA and stuff, aren't they? Like 29, too old, don't want to sign them. You want to be signing the young new blood coming through, players like Sane and stuff like that. We signed Fernandinho when he was 28 years old, and he's done major work for us. He's smashed it for us. He's had an amazing time at City, and he's been a fighter for City. And so there's no reason that just because he's 29 doesn't mean that this guy can't give us something. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it is a lot of money for him, but guys, we're going to take you now through our 5 reasons. Just another quick one. He's actually known as the Wall in Italy. So he's obviously like a big brick in it. You know what I mean? It's going to be mint at defending. Well, we hope so. And that brings us nicely on to actually a point 1 of our 5 reasons why City should sign Koulibaly, and he's a defender first and foremost. And this is something that I think City have sort of missed over the years. If you look at our sort of signings. I said about signings. You got John Stones. He's not a defender first and foremost, is he? He's a ball player, and then secondly he's a defender. Otamendi. I sort of put Otamendi in like a bit of a hybrid because he is a defender and he's kind of like, he's a brute, and you know what I mean. He'll just go in, and that's one of his issues almost, that he's a bit too rash. But he's very good on the ball. He's tidy on the ball. But I put him in sort of like a hybrid bracket, and same really. I put Laporte in. I don't know if you agree. I put like Laporte in this hybrid bracket. He's a fantastic footballer, but he's actually really, really good at defending. He's just a lot better of a hybrid player than Otamendi. Yeah. I agree with that. But something that we're missing, and this sort of goes back to our sort of Kompany Lescott days, is just a defender. And Lescott was a sort of defender, wasn't he? Kompany was the guy at the time who was the ball player. But Lescott just defended. And I just think that since then, we've never really had anyone who just to defend. We need like an out-and-out defender, a brute, a guy who's going to come in and, shake up the defence a bit, who kind of like lead from the back kind of situation. He's going to get your defence in line. And for me, this guy has all the evidence for that.
Yeah, I know, absolutely. I mean, the thing is, guys, you got to ask us a question. Why have we lost the league this year? Look at the Premier League table. Look at the goals we've scored. We're on par with Liverpool, if not better. Defence, I don't think we're in top 4. We're like 5th, 6th.
And Sheffield have got a better defence than us.
Something like that, guys. It's quite clear to say. And you guys, you have to look at stats. You know from watching us play that the reason why we're not up there is because our defence has been poor. And do we really want to go out and sign someone who's pretty on the ball? I mean, we've had that in the past, and it not seeming to work, guys. For me, we've got to go out, and whether it's Koulibaly or not, we need to go out and get someone who's a defender first and foremost. And for me, this guy fits the bill. What I'd say is go online, watch some videos, try and get some some watch time on some Napoli matches and see how he plays. But yeah, that's number 1. That's point number 1. Why we should sign Koulibaly, out and out defender.
So back to the Vincent Kompany reference. A big thing about Vincent Kompany is his massive lays off with injuries, especially towards the end of his City career. With Koulibaly, You don't have to worry about that at all. The guy's only missed 24 games in 11 seasons. Up until this season, he'd only missed 12 matches. However, two thighs injuries this season ruled him out for 13 games. In comparison to that, John Stones has missed 30 games in his 4-year spell at Manchester City. So in just 4 years, John Stones has missed six more games. Yeah. That's insane in just 4 years, comparing to Koulibaly's 11 seasons with only 24 games missed, and half of them are coming this season.
Yeah. I mean, that's another reason, guys. I mean, we've had to play Fernandinho at centre back this year, and again, I don't criticise him. He's done really, really well, but he's not a centre back, and one of the reasons he's playing there is down to Otamendi's poor form and the fact that John Stones is just nowhere to be seen. You know what I mean? He's got injuries all the time, and when he's fit, he's shaky at the back. So we need someone to come in who can actually, play, who can just play and not be injured all the time.
Yeah.
And as you say, his injury record is really, really good. And for a big lad who makes a lot of challenges, that's quite impressive, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. On the fact of his size, I was actually looking at videos on his style of play, and there's quite a lot of evidence against when he played against City and against Sterling. He's very much... I see loads of videos of his sliding tackles, and I'm thinking, is this guy rash? Is he going to ground too much? But apparently, he actually prefers a bit of a shoulder barge more so. So he'll go shoulder to shoulder the players, and because he knows he has that strength, like he just wipes them off because he sends them off balance, and he just takes the ball. It's mad. It's really, really clever from him, like using his strength to obviously to strengths.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Again, that is a key one, guys. We don't want to be signing someone with a bad injury record, obviously, and the fact that he's 29 and he's got throughout his whole career pretty much injury free. That's a massive plus. We should be getting someone here who, unless it's just our injury staff, our fitness staff are just useless. Hopefully, we're getting someone here who's going to come in and he's going to play 3-4 seasons and play well and play without injury, and that's something important.
It brings us that consistency that we've kind of wanted for years. Like City's back four have been changing all the time due to injuries.
Yeah.
Whereas if this guy comes in, he could be, first guy on the team sheet, because he's going to be fit, he's going to be there, he's going to be ready, and he's going to be a beast.
Yeah, nicely summed up. Let's move on to point 3 of why Man City should sign Koulibaly. And this is the fact that the guy's played European football. It is split between Europa League and Champions League, but he has played. I looked at his stats, and he has played a fair few seasons in the Champions League. And I think this is really important. Obviously, we do have the CAS sort of thing hanging over us. Unless you're watching this after the appeal, in which case, buzzing, we're still in the Champions League. Or crap, we're not in the Champions League for 2 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has played European football, which means that, again, there are some centre-backs that we've been linked with that haven't played much Champions League football, or have only played domestic football, or maybe just Europa League football. Again, it's the complete package. We've gone through the first two things, which I think are the most two important things out of the 5 that we're going to go through. Yeah. But this is close. He can come in the Prem and he might be able to do well, but he's going to know, when we turn up at Bernabéus and Allianz Arenas, he's going to know how to play. He's going to know what to expect. He's not going to be, what's going on and maybe a little bit starstruck. So again, I think this is a real key thing.
No, it's not going to be like Bambi in his first Champions League game. He's not going to be like nervous about it, because the guy's experienced in it. I think he's played 67 games in European competitions. That's both Champions League and Europa League, which is that's a fair few amount of games. And obviously the guy's been going for time now. He's 29, but that experience is just another positive to bring to our team.
That's it. Yeah, another positive, and again, something that helps justify the fee. I know the fee is going to be ridiculous. It's going to be high, but at least it's ticking the boxes, guys. He's injury free. He's a defender. He's got European experience. Fair play if he's missing 2 or 3 of these points, but he's ticking the boxes. So yeah, that's number 3. Number 4 is sort of on the same lines. We sort of touched on it. The fact that Napoli aren't getting Champions League this season. They're like 6th. They're not basically going to qualify for the Champions League unless something mad happens. So again, this is good for us regarding the CAS verdict. Again, like if we do get banned for 1 or 2 years, Well, the fact is, Napoli probably aren't going to be in the Champions League now. They're definitely not going to be in next season. And the fact is, the way Italian football is improving with with your Inter Milans and stuff, it's probable that they're not even going to be in the Champions League for the next few seasons as well.
I mean, going back to his age, of being 29, he's going to be wanting to be playing Champions League football. He's going to want to win it and add to his trophy collection, which isn't as big as what you'd think it'd be during 11 seasons. He's gonna want that Champions League, and being 29, if we don't get it next season, I think he'll be fine with that. I think because if he stays at Napoli, he's not going to get it anyway.
Yeah.
So him coming
right.
to us doesn't make that much of a difference in that sense. And then he knows that he'll have a better chance the season after winning the Champions League with us, and he could also win more trophies next year with us, because Napoli aren't going to win the league next year, surely.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. I think that if we do get banned, I don't think it's going to have a major impact versus someone who's going to be playing Champions League football. I think that's just obvious. So yeah, I mean, that's another plus point. And yeah, just the fact that he's going to come in and he's not going to be like on that downer straight away because he's coming from a club that wasn't in the Champions League. Say we sign someone from a Champions League club who's going to be playing next year. Even if we sign him, even if I'll come in. Imagine him sitting there thinking, I could have been playing Champions League now. It's only small guys, but these is something that we need to consider. And something that you sort of this brings us nicely onto point 5, and you sort of just touched on it then, is the fact that he's not really won anything throughout his career.
Yeah, he's not really been graced with winning a lot of trophies. As much of a good defender he is, he's just not had that career path. Which is another reason why he'd be more interested in coming to City, because we can provide him with them trophies. Because think about the amount of trophies we've won over the past 3 years. There's loads of trophies that we've won.
Yeah, and
he can then look to add in them, because we compete on all fronts.
Yeah,
I mean, we don't duck out of competitions to prioritise other competitions. We compete on all fronts. This guy has a chance of winning, next season, he could win a quad.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, looking at his honours, he's only won 3, and we've got a picture of him actually with one of them. He's won 1 Belgian Cup back in 2003, Italian Super Cup, which I think's the Community Shield. I don't know. So maybe someone can let us know in the comment section.
Yeah.
And 1 Italian Cup, which is probably the League Cup or the FA Cup. I don't know what that trophy is there. It's obviously one of the two. So yeah, he's going to be hungry, man. He's going to want to come in and he's going to want to win trophies. He's 29 years old. He's being shouted about as one of the best. Maradona said he's one of the best defenders he's ever seen in Italy. And imagine hearing that and then going, oh yeah, what for 1? What? 2 trophies, mate. He's not even won the league. He's not won any European competitions. Surely he's going to come in and pretty much City guarantee you trophies. One at least a season. Surely
Definitely.
City are going to win an FA Cup or a League Cup in a season. You know what I mean? So he's pretty much guaranteed a trophy at City. In sort of an arrogant way, just because the team is so good and the squad's so good. So yeah, that's our point 5. I think is that he's going to be hungry. He's going to come in. He's going to want to win trophies. He's going to be dedicated. He's going to put everything on the line to win these trophies for the club. So I think that's a good way to sort of end the 5. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. Is it worth the fees? I think at first I was on the no. 29 years old, £100 million, if that's what's being rumoured. That's a lot of money. And then I saw the Fernandinho stats and I was just completely changed. And the fact that, look, at the end of the day, guys, clubs are going to have us off because they know we're in trouble. Yeah. They know that we need a centre-back.
Yeah, definitely.
And these are the sort of fees that we're just going to have to pay. So let us know, let us know in the comment section below. Should City sign this guy? Should we lay out the big fees and get him in? Or is there anyone else that you think that we should maybe be going for? I know Skriniar's been talked about, a couple guys in Germany, or is there anyone in this country? But yeah, let us know in the comment section below what you guys think. If you've liked the video, hit that like button for us. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. And yeah, take care, guys. Bye-bye.